Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Fellas, are you tired of mom and dad having to drive you around on all your dates? Ladies, are you tired of your man's parents having to come pick you up for all your dates? Well, come on down to Chesapeake Driving School, only the finest driving school on this side of the Potomac. Classes start...
Stay in your lane. Classes start March 11th here at Pax from 2:30 to 5:30. There's only a 30-seat limit, so if you're interested, come see me, Miss Rachel, or Mr. Collins right here.
Hey! This will be the last class held at Patuxent High School this year, so hurry on down, get your license today!
Good morning, Patch. It's Thankful for Thursday, February 22nd, 2024. I'm Theo Santos.
And I'm Mackenzie Kendner with your morning announcements.
Do you have something unique about you or your family that you'd like to share with PHS? Consider setting up a table at the first ever PHS Inclusive Day Fair. It'll be on Friday, April 12th, and will showcase our students, families, staff, and community members who want to share their uniqueness with PHS. You can bring music, food, and crafts to share at your table. Consider signing up to host a table by using the QR code on the posters around the school, or see Ms. McCauley in room 324.
Pax Nation is hosting the 1A, 2A regional wrestling tournaments this Saturday. Pack the house with green and black as your wrestlers vie for a spot at the state championships next weekend. Get your tickets using the GoFan app. The first match starts at 9:30 a.m. Come out and support your wrestlers.
Do you need service learning hours for graduation? The library and Anne Marie Gardens have opportunities for you. Please see Ms. King in guidance for more information.
We're getting taste of salsas for lunch today. I'm talking beef nachos with tortilla chips, golden corn, black beans, a chocolate taco, and milk for dipping.
That's it from this side of the tracks.
To most of it, potatoes!
Paxpressions. Once a year, the PHS students get a chance to share their thoughts, their views, their power, and their voice, free of restraint. This year's theme was Perspectives. Stories presented have a wide variety of themes, from redemption to forgiveness, and from love to freedom. The stories presented here today are PHS students' own perspective on life. Everyone here loves poems. There are many great poets out there. Edgar Allan Poe, William Shakespeare, Langston Hughes, and even PHS student Cassie Cornelius. Let's see their thought process. How did you come up with your Paxpression story?
So I was actually cleaning out my room and I was going through a lot of the old stuff from my childhood and putting it away in boxes. And I was sitting on my floor thinking about it, and I found the blanket that I talked about in the poem, and I was like, wow, this is a lot right now. And so I used poetry to express a lot of like those big emotions that you don't really know how to put into words.
Short stories are great as well. Famous authors include, but are not limited to, Charles Dickens, Roald Dahl, and J.R.R. Tolkien. PHS student Nova Wagner is showing exponential prowess, similar to the greats. How did you come up with your Paxpression story?
I was just I was scrolling on Pinterest actually, and I saw like the little patient discharge form, and I was like, that would be really fun to replicate. So that's what I did, and I tried to come up with like a cool story idea to get everybody interested.
Now, the extraordinary teacher who planned it all, Miss Powell, will share some insight on Paxpressions. Paxpressions is a yearly tradition at PHS, but how did it start?
Good question. We actually started as just a conversation that a couple of the English teachers were having about the fact that the kids' writing is really only seen by us and it's not really seen by anybody else, and we wanted them to have an audience so that they, could write really sincere things and people could listen.
So what is your favorite part about Paxpressions?
Actually, every single year it's even a little better. I just love the fact that it's a chance for the students to share things with each other also and the community. We've had a lot of community members that come in and are blown away by the voices of our students and like really get to know them, because I don't know that they realize how awesome the Patuxent students really are. I just think it shares something that people don't always share and allows us to see each other a little differently.
If you missed this year's wonderful gathering of stories, please come visit Paxpressions next year. Share your stories with the world.